What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to replace this window run channel on your Toyota vehicle or even some Lexus as well. Now, typically these go bad on the Siennas. What typically will happen is you'll try to lower your window down and then that window run channel will get pulled down. We see it all the time. But in this case, this is a 2025 Toyota Camry. This window run channel got ripped for whatever reason, but we're not here to interrogate the customer, so we're just gonna go ahead and replace it under warranty. Now, to remove it, it's real simple. Just go ahead and pull up. Now, take your time. You don't want to force it. You don't want to be too aggressive because you don't want it to break apart on you. Because if it gets very dry in there and it's stuck for whatever reason and it splits, now you're gonna have to take the door panel apart to get the remaining piece of rubber out. So you just want to take your time, pull gently, and hopefully all of it come out in one piece. And you want to do the same for the other side. And this is where the window run channel would normally sit in, and the window that's sitting inside of the door itself is what's kind of helping it stay in place. So there's not really any double-sided tape or glue or anything like that holding it on. So just continue to peel it and then do the same thing for the other side. Just kind of patiently give it a nice little pull, not too aggressive, and it will all come out in one piece, just like that. And here's our new run channel. So it comes in a plastic bag like that. So you can see the way they fold it in there that you can't really damage this part, guys. So you don't have to worry about being extra careful with it. As long as you're not putting scissors or a razor blade to it, you should be fine. And lining it back up in the door is very easy too, because you could use those two corners as a good identifying point as to where to line it up. So it's so easy a caveman can do it, guys. You don't have to worry about this being a difficult DIY. And you can see this is the area the window, the glass itself is going to ride on, as it kind of keeps it pushed against the door frame itself. So there's no glue, no double-sided tape. Now this is going to be your best friend right here, silicone lubricant. The window run channel, you definitely do not want to try to install it dry. It's going to give you a very hard time, because as you try to push it down, it's just going to bend and fold on you, and you would never get it back in that channel. So on that back surface that's rides against that door, the door frame itself, I'm going to spray some silicone lubricant on there, and I'm going to spray a generous amount. I'm not going to be light on there. Like I said, I want it to really be slippery so it can slide in that door frame, very easily. Because remember, the window, the glass itself is sitting in that door, and you're going to have to try to wedge it in between the glass and the door frame. All right, now we got our silicone spray on there. We got it nice and slippery. We are going to install our run channel back in that door frame. All right, let's go ahead. So this is what I was saying. If you didn't have any silicone spray on there, this part right here would already been fighting you, because the friction would have, fought back against you, and then they were just gonna keep creasing the run channel. So because we sprayed that silicone on there, you can see how it's making my life so much easier trying to slide it down in there. And I can already hear the jokes in the shop now, guys. If only the other techs were listening to this voiceover, they will have so many naughty jokes. But we're gonna keep it clean and professional. We're just here to show you guys how to install a window run channel. No dirty jokes, guys. So anyways, lube's gonna be your friend here. Silicone, a lot of lubricant. And as you can see, like I was telling you, the two corners right here, it's so easy to find the reference point as to where it needs to sit. Like I said, use those two corners. And right now, I'm not looking for it to be perfect yet. I'm just trying to massage it inside of that door frame. Just taking my time. I don't want to put any cuts or tear into it. So I'm just taking my time, trying to make sure it's measured correctly. And like I said, now I'm making my way towards the other side. I kind of give it a nice fold, put it back in that spot where it needs to go. And you could kind of tell when it hits that glass too. You see how it's starting to give me a little bit of resistance. So because that silicone spray is on there, it makes it 10 times easier. And then here's the other corner. I'm going to line that up before I start doing the top. Now there you go. Now, because I have the two corners lined up, I know this is exactly where it needs to be. And I'm going to massage the top part, inside of that door frame. And before we finish this job, we are going to clean the glass, because you're going to have silicone everywhere. And we want to run the window up and down a few times to make sure everything works smoothly as it should. All right, now give you guys a close up. So now I'm just kind of massaging my fingers on there, making sure it's sitting flush. You can see this little corner right here. See, these are the little things you want to catch. You don't want to just deliver the car to the customer. You know, say, oh, I got the weather strip in, I'm all done. These little tiny little details is what's gonna make or break you as a technician. Because the customer is gonna notice it. They're gonna say, hey, you didn't install it right. Now they're gonna check everything else you did, and you don't want to find yourself in that situation. So I'm gonna run the window up and down a few times. And after doing that, I come back outside again and check the way the finish is on the door panel itself. I'm gonna go back around, make sure all the run channel is sitting flush where it needs to be. The window didn't affect it at all, going up and down. Do one more last check. Check the corners, make sure it's nice and flush, nice and tight. And of course, if you use that silicone lubricant, you most likely got it everywhere on the glass. So the proper thing to do is clean it off for the customer. You don't want to be a dirty technician and have that rep about yourself. So deliver the car the way you would want it to be delivered to you. And that's what we're doing here, cleaning with some glass cleaner, trying to, make it look like we were never there. And I might even have to take it to the detail department because the glass cleaner helps with the glass, but you could see around the pillars on the door frame itself, you could still see where I was touching it. And like I said, I might have to take it to detail, make it look like I was never there and have a satisfied customer. But as you can see, there's nothing to it because I'm already done with the job. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you replace the window run channel on your Toyota and Lexus vehicle. And like I said, they don't normally rip like this brand new car. I'm not sure what happened there. Typically, what a customer concern or complaint would be is every time I roll my window down, the window run channel comes down. And if that happens to you, now you know how to fix it. Hope you found this video informative. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching.